Hello. Hello, hello. Give me music. Let's go to music. Here we are with music. That's quite bright, actually. I set up a little light down here to make it so you can actually see things in shadow. Actually, you can see the light, can you? There it is. Getting in the way? Honestly. Yeah, hi. Welcome. I've also set things up slightly differently now, so you can see slightly more of the screen, and I can see chat in the same place. That's handy. How you doing, Christy? You alright? I like the look of that game that you showed. It looks quite interesting. If ever you fancy a quick game on TTS or whatever, give it a go. Seems nice. Actually, I wonder if board game, what's it called? Board game arena. I wonder if they have it. Hi, Ragdoll. Welcome to music. Okay, so bit of background. We're doing the trying to write some music for Project Via, in particular Kiro's zone, which is a forest zone. And I have a motif. I have a couple actually. But this is my third attempt at actually writing the piece of music because for some reason my brain craves originality and can't do things the way it's been done before, which is not helpful for a project like this. But I've got to try and make a piece of music every week. I don't have to, but you know. Cool, yeah. So I've just got a bunch of instruments up that I might need for a forest thing. I don't know how many of these I'll use or whether I'll need more, but we'll see. And we'll have a go. Hopefully you can hear things. Might actually turn my ears up so it should be the same volume you're hearing it in my ears so that it doesn't get too loud. Right, so where do we start? We start with motifs. So the basic motif I had for all of these Project VA things is by taking your names and taking out all the letters that are notes. I cheat a little bit by adding in H and S, which are not traditional notes, but under the German notational system, H is B flat and S is kind of E flat. E flat by proxy. And so Kiro Sveta, I don't know how to pronounce it, gives us SEA, which is a bit strange. They're the only letters in the name that give us a thing, and so I was trying to work out something to do with that. And what I sort of had was a sort of high, twinkly sort of I had bells, right? Bells. Too high, I think. Something along those lines. Do I have one that's a little sort of thinner than that? Let's do some loading. You can't see any of these overlays. That's a problem with the way I'm doing this. You can't see any of the instruments when I get them up. Yeah, I should have thought of that. Sounds kind of nerve-wracking. Something bad's about to be revealed. It depends. Okay, so the way your ear is like interpreting this is with A as the bass, and if that's the case, then yes, because that way you have a flattened fifth or augmented fourth, and that's usually used to denote evil. But if you put it in a different key, this is what I've been messing around with. You might be able to make it. That was very loud in my ears. Hi, Jimmy. How you doing? Music to your ears. Let me get up. Should I change it back to the way I had this before, so that you can actually see the instruments? You should probably be able to see the instruments, right? Is this going to be okay? Hang on, 1 second before we carry on. Let me just do display capture. Where's display capture? There we are. Top display. I'm going to change everything around so that you can actually see what I'm doing. Because as it currently stands, you can't. And that's no good, in the words of Sonic T Hedgehog. How is the jib? Okay, that's sort of close. Okay, that should work, right? Okay, you can't see any of this. I apologize. And turn that off. Move this out of the way because you don't need to see my personal files. That's fine. I'm just loading things. And then, whoop. Aha! Look at that. It's almost as if nothing changed, and yet I completely changed the display capture. There we go. Now you can actually see the instruments. It's good. Don't worry about it. Chibbers are tired because Chib works out. Ah, strong Chib. Hi, Kiro. Welcome to your zone. Good. It's the good sort of tiredness. Yes, I wanted to load. If I can find it. This is interestingly Decent Sampler. Is a free sample player that you can download, and all of the not all of them, but a lot of the things you can get for it are free. This is a free bell chime sound or pack of sounds actually. So this one says rainfall, but I have a feeling that that's going to be weird. Half section bright. Let's try that. That feels a little nicer. Louder. Change that to bright. Already I have to allow the word slutty. Working on your villain wizard and accidentally made him very slutty, yeah. Yes, so Kiro, your motif is E flat E A, which as I was saying, like if you were to imagine it in sort of like A, that could sound kind of mysterious, but I'm thinking of it as being in B, which is a little stranger in a way, like. I feel like that feels more foresty. I don't know what scale this is, some sort of mode. I don't really know the names of the modes, because who has time to learn the names of all of the modes? So it's like... What do we want to do that? Do we want to do like... Pretty standard sort of thing. Yeah, so I'm thinking of it as being in B. That's the first idea I had for this. So I might as well try and get that down. I don't know how to develop it, but it's an idea. I'm thinking of this as in 3/4, so it's like the... that just going over the top of stuff. What speed is that? That's about 120. Nice. Let's go slower than my brain says and go for 117. Pin up wizard. Start at 5 because I always start too early. I can't hear click track. Well, that's too fast. That's all I need. We will develop this as we go along. I need this in triplets. So I also interestingly, this is technically in a key signature I've never done before. This is in 9/8. I think of it as just 3/4 with triplets. But hey, your mileage may vary. Let's just fix all of this because my playing isn't very good. It's time to learn all the modes. What the heck is a mode? A mode is basically you take a scale and then you start at a different point. So the C major scale is... Ah, lovely. Or you could do a mode in E, which is exactly the same notes, but you start at E instead. And that has a very different feel. The mode starting at A is A minor. What's the weird one? I guess B would be the weird one. But that's essentially a mode. And they've all got names like Doric and Mixolydian and I don't remember what they are. But this is a kind of, what I'm thinking of is a kind of fantasy one, which is quite often used, which is just the major, but you have the minor 7th. So everything's major right up until the end. So it's And they're just little, having that instead of that, gives it a nice feel. Banished from the cult, very venturing, pretty. So yeah, we'll see. But we're also getting a kind of 7th with the A here, which gives us a sort of sense of tension, almost. Not tension, but like something's gonna happen. Because the more sensible thing to do would be, but then you would be Kiro Svetb, which you're not. So let's loop that. That's not how looping works. Okay, fine. Let's cut you to size and then loop you. Thank you very much. Right. Okay. The other idea I was mulling over was the idea of having just sort of like very sparse backing. So if I were to grab. That's not as full as I would have thought. It's free. What am I gonna do? I can't stretch my hand as far as I would like. Big soldier and do I like that? Not really. Let's get something else then. Let's just cellos, frozen strings. I mean, that's a nice texture in and of itself, but hi Doc. It's cheese to see you. Cheese to see you too. No cheese. Yeah, I was going for the labs because this stuff's also free. I want to try and do more stuff with free instruments to show people that you can do a lot of stuff for free with music. You don't have to pay a lot of money. Cool strings. What's that? Ooh. Got a strange thin feel to it. But no, I want something swells, that might do. Oh, if that stopped sooner, can I change the release? bit too soon. Lovely. So that's something I was thinking of doing. Can I do it with the tremolos as well? Down there. So having it again, I'm not quite sure how to explain this because I don't really know what it is anyway, but just have something very sparse like this. And then we can modulate to something else. Not that, but something. Might work. You choose not to pay attention to these cheese puns. Lovely. Sorry, I've missed cheese puns. Where are the cheese puns? It's good to see you. Lovely. You can do cheddar than that. Oh dear. Unbelievable. Yeah, so let me Oh, that was a lot more brooding than I thought it would be. Maybe not the 7th. So yeah, that's literally all I have. Remember how to play it, that would be nice. Too slow to come in. That wasn't supposed to be like that, but it's there. Gonna replace your bones with cheese specifically. Oh no, floppy bones. String cheese bones, yeah. But better than a kind of brittle cheese, I suppose. Yeah. What to do now, I don't know. My simple assumption would be to write something that goes with this, like a melody, and then modulate for a second part, and then maybe go for a kind of quiet bit with changing the bibbly booblies. That's what I'm calling these bells now, the bibbly booblies. So yeah, I guess just a bit of prattling around now to work out what to do. Have a harp. Harps feel good. Celtic harp. Very low. No. We should try and emphasize the mode. Ah. Quite nice. That sounds like the correct music mumbo jumbo. Or melted cheese into the holes your bones left behind like a silicon mold. Stilton mold. That doesn't work at all. That was terrible. It's quite nice coming back down. That feels like it should be shorter. I don't know. I don't know how I'm filling so many notes into such a small space of time. Simpler, maybe? Also, a little bit of atmosphere wouldn't go amiss. This feels like it's right next to your ear. Ooh. Recently watched somebody melt and pour soap for the first time. As one does. It's a common pastime down our way. Well, that's quite nice. Maybe less on the... Oh, maybe. maybe different for the second one? I don't know. And what would we do for the fourth one? Either way, I feel like we need something else sort of going on. Would it help to have something sort of plucky going on? Does this feel plucky? Not really. It's kind of losing a feel. What's the actual rhythm in this? Nah, it doesn't feel right. Not yet. More auto mod going on there. Speaking of on the brain, new Valheim stuff, fancy forge, fancy new items. It really looks like something from Yu-Gi-Oh! It must be said. Need a better slutty wizard outfit. Gandalf the Blue. I like that. That's nice. But how do we use that? Is the thing. I also got this, which I didn't know I had. This is a drone made from. Goes on wild, doesn't it? From a Tibetan singing bowl, which normally struck sounds like that, which is vaguely ominous. I think we could do something like that in the background. Also a glockenspiel, which would be nice. There's a miss. Hello. It's Miss. Hello. Hi. Hi. This thing. Oh wow, it's very bright down here. Look at that. Oh, this light. I should probably move it back a bit. I was trying to keep it illuminated because otherwise it's like, oh, it's in shadow. Oh, it's in light. Oh, it's in shadow. You came in and instantly had to mod the word slut. I'll have you know, you had to mod the word slut. There was a question mark. How are you? I don't know what I'm doing yet. That's nice. That's not expression, that's vibrato. I don't like that. Can I fix that? Configure. Ah, here we are. Swap those around. Ah, not 111. There we go. That's not a lot of control. I guess you don't have a lot of control with a penny whistle. It's loud or louder. That could work to an extent. When though? I think where the harp is. later. Later than that. Don't you accidentally made the wizard slutty? Of course he has thigh-high boots. Thigh-high boots. Dicky, tell me. Oh no! Flutes are for the... Yeah, I'm just trying to work out how to do this, because we could do it with a normal flute. But I thought it would be nice to have something like a sort of whistle or something, which feels a bit more... A bit less orchestral, a bit more folky, you know what I mean? Oh, that's as high as that goes. That's nice. But how do I fit this in? We need something going on. Do we have any wooden mallet drum thingies? I don't think I do. Let's explore. Let's see if I do somewhere. I have no idea where it would be. Cuba? Can you help Cuba? Single percussion. What's a timbale? That's not what I want. No, go away. Do I want to add in rhythm to this, or do I want to keep it sort of vague? This is going sort of almost jungly in my head, which maybe isn't what we want. Do we know it's Christmas? The piano book. Percussion. Got a kalimba. Not far away from what I'm thinking, but what I want is a... I can't remember what they're called. What are they called? Can you help Cuba? This is not how we should start this. That's a gong. That's a hole saw. Tongue drum? That's not really what I'm looking for. Let's try a kalimba, I guess. That's a flute. Okay, I'm gonna want a bit more release on that, if that's alright. Where's the release? I can turn the release volume up, but there's no release. Okay, let's get a different kalimba then, I guess. I think I have one in... But it's not what I want. It's not... I don't want a kalimba. I want... Will a xylophone do... Marimba? Marimba, maybe. Someone's at the door. That sounded a bit kids' TV show. I'm not feeling it. Not feeling it. Getting Rayman vibes. It's quite nice, but not what I'm looking for. Make music with 3 random instruments. I was considering doing something like that. because that is very helpful rather than what I'm doing, which is not helpful. Okay, let's try and get this flute thing working in some capacity. Whoops. I think, hang on, let me... just have a couple to intro and then do the change. That's not right. Okay, keep it slower, that's quite nice. It's kind of... that's alright. If I can remember how to play it. That feels like it should change there. What to though? I think that's quite nice. Just imagine this mystery forest, music playing, and then suddenly battle music starts up as a boar runs at you. It's very funny. He's just doing the same thing, but this would have worked if I had this instrument just sort of already ready to go, but I don't. So you just got to deal with waiting for this to load. It's just that going on in the background now. Just like lots of random percussion coming around and or something. Definitely feels like it's building up something very epic and loud and adrenaline-inducing, and you love that. I like that, but also not what I'm going for. Oh no, I'm writing something good, but unintended. As you should hear the one I did. I had a crack at doing ragdolls, just with music for wizard nonsense, and I ended up basically writing 3 different pieces of music in the space of a minute's worth of music. Yeah, okay, so where's this going now? We've had... let's grab a piano just to experiment. So we've had the... that doesn't help. Where would be interesting to go? I mean, that no. Um, That's too sing-songy. What am I trying to do here? Could work. Something like that. I don't know. I feel like we just need to full on modulate, like key change something. Minor third? Is that gonna feel cheesy? Maybe. Let's give it a go. So now, let's go minor third up to what should be the same thing, but in D. Maybe. Why is that cut there? Oh, because Reaper's weird. Up to 3. Right. So I'm gonna try. I have no idea if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try. Maybe keep the A in the bass. I'll start there. Didn't I change that? Try that again. Different notes in the thing, but the modulation itself could work. Is this feeling right? Dunno. Any idea where this is going, apart from adrenaline? I'm so tempted to go back, but is that going to sound... I don't know. What are you doing? Shut up. Don't know whether it's just you, but it almost has a very Undertale-y feel to you. Yeah, maybe. Twiggly sounds like the Hopes and Dreams vibes. I honestly, I can't remember most of the soundtrack. It's basically bone trouser to me. Would it make sense to keep the flute going with its motif, but in a different... would it... Oh, is this going to sound awful? I don't know. Or do we need something new there? Go for a bit of Valheim vibes. Music of Kira as well. Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to get a kind of foresty feel, and it's not quite coming across. You know, the Grey Dwarf's going to be a nuisance. It's feeling a little mystical, magical at the moment, and I want it to have a bit more of a kind of bit of a darker kind of feel, sort of. Not quite. What is Kira's Wild Forest? There are more specifics to that. Weird sort of anomaly of space, kind of more triangles. We've got a lot of twinkliness going on in the bells. I'm going to get rid of that because I'm just not going to need it. Just add. You're muted. That's an issue. Oh, that's so... Bleh. Space means all the theremins. We could get a theremin in here. I feel like that would be in a sort of quiet middle bit. I'm still not thrilled about this chord change. No, it sounds too... Bleh. Let's get rid of that. That's gone. It's gone. It's entirely disappeared. I feel like we should go to something more pensive rather than cheerful. Right now you're getting Willy Wonka, yeah, but it's a bit pure imagination. This is the trouble I'm having with. This is why this is the third attempt. Nice little community on the edge of the forest, remnants of an old tech society deep in the forest with weird spacey timey things going on. Exactly. Maybe we... Hang on. Let me bring that back. But instead, change it to be... Okay, now let's change what's going on here. What to, though? Maybe that's all the change we need. Select, please. Thank you. Whoops. Yeah, that was right. Oh, I need to change those as well. I didn't actually want that. I was going to try and do something a little out of the ordinary, but I can't remember where I put it. Oh, it's at the bottom. gotta try these things. See, sometimes these things just sort of... Bleh. We better have something coming in there as a sort of rhythm. I don't know. Maybe that's for the after. Maybe that's for here. Also, that's slightly confusing to me. Apologies that this is going nowhere. No idea about that, but I'll keep the beginning bit. Sorry, Seraph, it's not your fault. Apologising during these streams is like apologising during art streams for sketching, which I do frequently. Did you see Taco Cat? That might be quite nice. Don't make that major, make that something else. No. I mean, that's a classic, like, it's got a harmonic slide. Easy way to add a sense of sort of mystery. Don't apologize first. Make your past self apologize to you to making rules about notes. I mean, it's not that. I'm struggling to find a feel. Is the only thing. Maybe if I get rid of that, just altogether. Whoops. When I say get rid of that altogether, I mean get rid of it. Oh, but I've also gotten rid of the end of the other note. Let's see. It's supposed to end. Where is your end? Hang on a minute. I can record your end, which sounds more sinister than it does. Than it is. That was leg performance there. Yeah, we could just transform straight into it from there. That's not terrible. What happens after that? Who knows? We could get the clarinet out for this. Maybe English horn, possibly. It's sounding more like wizard nonsense. It makes it sound like a forest. I like that. With a bit on the whistle. No. No is the short answer to that. Flute. Forest wizard. Yeah, I think an English horn probably work. Way too high for an English horn. What are you doing? play it. There's something else happening there. No! Hands. Have them different both times, and also fix them when I have time to fix them. Maybe have the response on the horn? Also, the bells sort of peter out, which I should probably fix before we do anything else. Whoops. No, what are you doing? Get back, knees cold. Hi, I still don't know what I'm doing. Just this, please. Just that? No, there. That's where I want it. Temptation is to repeat the whole thing over, but a bit more, with a bit more energy, maybe. I don't know. I do feel like there's not enough. You can't sustain a track on an idea. You need more than one idea, and this doesn't really have more than one idea. Also, this needs to be extended. Different instrument doing the similar thing. Not the clarinet, but I like the idea. Whoops. Poor bassoon player needs a lot of air in his lungs. Yeah, I don't really know how to make this work. Let me try something. Add a bit of texture to this. How's Nice, by the way? Also, how's everybody doing? I'm just here banging my head against this as if it's interesting. So, how are you all doing?
Nobody breathes in this orchestra.
Never. What chord are we working with? We're working with D2 or D9. That'd be nice. Whoopsie doodle. And now, we're done. What are we doing? It's adding a bit of texture to it. No idea if it's helping. Oops. She's good. She's in Lithuania for a wedding. Ooh, because of rich foster parents. Your sense of rich, yeah. That might be nice. Also, I can't see chat now. There's a piano in the way. You're over here, off this side of the screen. Don't know what I'm doing really. Does any of this feel like it works? I don't know. We can keep that going, actually. Something. Oh no, how do we transition from this then? I feel like we need a little bit of energy before we go into this. I think this needs to build more before we get there. Maybe the horns could do a job. Not a horn, several horns. 4, in fact. And we also don't need any of that. Go away. Who wants to load up everything at once when I just need stuff like that. Where was that marimba? Was that here? No. Strings? Maybe we can get the pizzicatos in first. It'd help if I made them actually make sound. Yeah. Or we could just do real simple. Stop loading everything at once. Nope. Nope. Too comedic. Too heavy. We could do the good old-fashioned. I mean, it's just gonna contribute to the same place as the bells are in terms of frequency, but just a high. Sort of going on. Might be worth just getting violins to do that. I don't want legato, do I? I want longs for this. Oh no! Oh no, I've got the wrong thing! This is not how you're supposed to write things, getting bogged down in all these menus. Long. Go. Go! No, actually, I think that'll sound better if I were to use actual instruments. Who would have thought? Please don't stress there. I'm not stressing. I'm just like, there's something there. There's something there. Don't worry why I just said vial one leg. Fudge. I could play that better. And now, same thing, but with violin 2. Octaves did. I'll actually record it again because you get a different feel when you record it again. And you can all bugger off. They were in different octaves, right? Yes, good, cool. Let's have a listen to what we have so far so that I can work out what on earth is going on. A bit loud. I feel like now we should have this come back, but with a kind of stronger emphasis behind it, maybe? This is a random aside, right? Whenever I want to do like a kind of powerful, strong sort of rhythm in these sorts of things that isn't percussion based, that is done with the instruments, I tend to do something like that, sort of staccato strings, so just sort of very short. And I always thought that that sort of sensibility came from John Williams. For my personal money, because like the first piece of orchestral music I actually latched onto was from Star Wars Episode 1, Duel of the Fates. I don't know what key it's in. I don't even know how to play it. What is it? Any idea how it goes? Oh, how does it go? It's out of my head now. The main line is the whatever. I don't know what key it's in. Anyone know what key it's in? This is a good way of learning your scales. Just keep going for all of them. None of those sound right. Anyway, point being, I listened to it expecting to hear the being played on staccato strings, or whatever it is. And it turns out it's all pizzicato. It's all the way through. Even when it builds to like a massive crescendo, they're still just plucking the strings. And it's like, that's an oddly, like, what I would consider to be quite a quiet sound. How does it go? I don't know. Doesn't matter, we're writing our own music here. But yeah, it's interesting. If you listen to Duel of the Fates from Star Wars Episode 1, very good piece of music. It's just like the backing to it is not that big. It's just the choir that does all the work. And boy, do they put in work. Right, let's go back to that. But how do I do this? This is the thing. Harp. I could use harp as a rhythmic element. Sorry, I had to leave for a bit. You're back. No worries. Nothing's happening. Do we go back to this rhythm? Maybe we go back to this rhythm just on its own for a second. I can make this work. I can see where this is going. Maybe. Hopefully. This is where I'm just gonna need Albion, right? This is where I'm just gonna need a big old wodge of strings. Not long tremolo, just long. Oh good, it's loading that. I clicked that by accident, but it worked. You're very sleepy and not saying much, but you wanted to know you're very good at music. Thank you very much, that's very kind. string long. I would probably go off and actually properly orchestrate these strings as individual instruments, but for now, one. Whoops, that's accidentally got the harp as well. Oh, we could do that. That could work. That's the wrong note. Also, I wasn't recording, so that's fine. Very much the wrong note. That's quite nice in its own way, but it's not what I'm looking for. And then it sort of climbs up. How do we develop this? That's not going anywhere. Now it refuses to make sound. It knows it's not going anywhere, so it's just stopping. There we go. No, I turned it off. That one's my fault. What did I play? Was anyone paying attention? Almost. I need a click track. I've turned it off. I apologise. Oh, I'm an idiot. Ah! I know what I'm doing, honestly. There was one dodgy note in there, but I can fix that. There it is. Okay, let me now add some feeling to that. Oops, I accidentally cut that off a little too early. That's fine. No idea what goes there. Okay, it's got a bit of feeling now. Let's... I don't know how to fill this out just yet. Let's get the main line in. What's going to play the main line? Flutes. Will a flute be able to cut through? We need to change this to 2. Not that. And then whatever was playing in the middle bit. Yeah, the bassoon part. Is that a chance for the horn again? Not that high. I've forgotten it already. So we also have these are different. Right now, how do we work with this? How do you... I don't know how to add the texture to this to make it feel as big as it should be. You know, I'm coming over to sort of Chibi's way of thinking about this. Sort of like a big waltzy sort of thing. I don't want to add percussion. Don't want to add too much percussion. Got a little bit, but don't need much. What's your name? You were saying you needed something, or you felt like this was going towards somewhere with a lot of energy, and I feel like not necessarily energy, but presence. So this is just a reiteration of what was at the beginning. But I just wanted to have a bit more of a kind of oomph to it. Maybe it just needs the arrangement. That could work. So if I were to just copy these. Oops. Nope. Like that. And then separate all this stuff out. Let's get rid of you. T minus 12. Get rid of all the you lot. Oops. Oopsie doodle. Okay, so I'm just separating the strings out into sort of individual bits. I don't know if this is going to help with the sort of fullness of the sound that I'm trying to get, but we'll give it a go. We'll see. At the moment, the cello basses and violas are all playing the same thing, which is a bit boring, but... really doesn't help. that doesn't work. Jibiz's way is a good way. Yeah. Yes, that didn't work at all. Also, why aren't you making any noise? Oh, probably because you don't have... No, you should have. Oh, because he just needs a big... Okay, evidently they programmed those notes slightly strangely for my tastes, but what are you going to do? Sounds so wonderful. One instrument uses the pedal, the other one doesn't. That's why we're getting what we're getting at the moment. Get rid of that. Replace that with legato. Sorry, this is not what people came along for. Also, these should all probably have a decent amount of reverb on them. It's whatever. If it's not working, I'll sort it out myself at some point. Also, what happened to the thing on the screen? I don't know, that does look fine. Sorry. OBS made everything look weird for a second there. I don't know why. How about we emphasize? These might need to go down a bit. They might get a bit annoying all the way through. I'll have to work out what's going on with them. If I add in sort of proper harp rather than a Celtic harp, or orchestral one. I like the idea of the boom. Sounds a little bit Zelda. Maybe. so sort of. It's turning out a lot less mysterious than I originally thought. I need to try for another track that's mysterious. But for now, it's what it is. What did I do with the piano in this bit? What can I do that with here? Should we go? I mean, we're already going bombastic, shall we? This is this is the BBC harp. Let's duplicate. Let's go full on. Someone's at the door. Ding dong! It's Tubular Bells! There needs to be woodwind texture in this, but I don't really know. This is something I need to learn. How do you add woodwind texture to something without taking away from what's going on? What I could do is I could cheat and load up a quick just general woodwinds patch. Like I did with the strings. And woodwinds low, I guess? Because we want to fill out the low end somewhat. There's quite a lot going on in the high end. Lovely. Sounds like a saxophone. It's not quite what I'm feeling. It's not gonna come together until I make it all come together, I think. And it's still not very foresty, but I could just do it Adrian von Ziegler. I could just take inspiration from his stuff and just go with that, but I have to be different. I feel like I have to be different. Nah, not feeling it. I don't know. I don't know where else to go with this. So for now, let's just have a listen through to what we have, and I'll probably go off and start from scratch. I don't know. This is better than the last two attempts, at the very least. I'm just not entirely sure it fits. So we might end up having more than one piece of music for Hero Zone. Who knows? We'll see. Yeah. So this is what we made, whatever it is. And that's that. It has grand parts and has foresty parts. It's perfect for different quests and moods. See this. I like that you say that, but at the same time, that was explicitly what I was trying to avoid, because that's what I did with the last two. I was like, no, let's stick to one feel this time. And evidently I failed. But having listened to it, I feel like you can turn this into what I imagined it should be, and then you could also turn it into a big version, which feels more grand. So there's like two versions of this piece of music in there. So it'd be interesting. I feel like making the first part longer and embellishing on that with some nice... There needs to be an idea in the accompaniment. That's just missing something. No, it's fine. I know you meant it as a compliment, and I I do appreciate that, but yeah, it's just a difference between personal goals and outcomes. Also, I've just realised this light makes it look like these keys are sort of bleeding. They've got a sort of weird elongated noir effect. Yeah, this attempt number 3 has a hell of a lot more potential than attempts number 1 and 2, and that for that I think I'm pleased. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna have to do is go off and work out what I mean when I say foresty. Let's make it look like holy keyboard, holy keyboard. Well, I put it there because, like, if I turn it off, like, it's just all in shadow and stuff. And then when I move, it's like, light, shadow, light. It's like, it would be nice to actually have some light here. But then it's like, too much light. Oh, that's not the light you're seeing. That's a handkerchief covered in eucalyptus oil because hay fever. Ethereal keys. That I think that is a library. Yeah, and also so much from my. Let's see if we can do this with just free instruments. Yeah, that didn't happen. This one is £400 library. This one is £300. These ones I think were £350. Yeah, but whatever. I want to do it. I want to do that for when I do the Dark Souls 2 thing. Dark Souls 2 opening cutscene. Let's try and do that all with free instruments. Mr. Bean's gonna descend on my keyboard soon. Yeah. Wonder what I land on for Forest. I already did it. I got characters. That's why I was doing Heroes Forest first. It was my first prompt. And I made the Moss Weaver and the Leafsmith, who were very incidental characters. But I did also try and make a robot. With the music, you meant what I land on. Okay, sorry. I thought you meant randomly land on thing. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna land with. Yeah, I need to go back and listen to a bunch of music that feels like foresty to me and think, okay, what is it about this? Like, basically, it's like with drawing, right? You make so much better stuff if you use reference. And I'm trying to make this music without reference. Also, just realized, oh no, you can see my cursor, that's fine. Yeah, I'm trying to make this without reference, and that's not ideal because I don't have a huge amount of experience doing this. And doing things with reference is good. For you heard a few different foresty ideas. There are foresty ideas. I've just got to get them out there and accentuate the forestiness. At the moment, it's just turning into my typical fantasy waltz that keeps happening. It doesn't matter what I start writing; it turns into a fantasy waltz. Yeah, I'm curious as well, so I'm probably going to go off and look up some reference, listen to some foresty music, and see what I land on, because it's not, foresty music is not the same as like, Celtic folky sort of thing. The focus. Oh, it doesn't matter. Stream's over. Fantasy waltz. I can apparently do a good fantasy waltz. That is apparently my default. This is drawing without the reference. You're freaking impressed. I mean, it's like I tried to draw like a picture of Robert De Niro, and I ended up doing like a 1-for-1 perfect picture of Danny DeVito. It's like I may have made something very good, but if that wasn't the intention. Anyway, enough of that. There's something in here. One day you're gonna pay me to make a fantasy waltz, and you're gonna have to do it on purpose, and then I won't be able to do it. Yeah. This is going to take concerted effort and actually thinking rather than just doing, which is something I need to do because I want to make more types of music and I want to expand my abilities, and doing so requires concerted effort rather than just effort. Just doing things over and over again is not always the best way to improve. So, yes. Either way, thank you for coming along. I hope you enjoyed at the very least. Hope it was relaxing, me going for 2.5 hours. We will... Ew. That's Danny DeWarhol? To ashes. That piece everyone loved because it's awesome, but oneself can't because it's not what you were going for. Yes, that happens a lot with drawing and music and everything. You almost fell asleep several times. Hooray! I remember when people first said that, I was like, oh. And now I'm like, yes. Yeah. So thank you for coming along. We'll be back on Saturday with Raft. Not Shruggy Face, with Raft. I believe that will be the day after Lewis finishes his exams, and he's gonna be celebrating and slightly hungover. So yeah, very relaxing tune. At times you can imagine falling asleep. I reckon, yeah, I reckon I can make a nice sort of lullaby-esque thing out of this, and also a big fantasy waltz, as is my wont. I still think the motif, maybe the main melody line, could do with a bit of. It feels a bit loose at the moment. I don't know. I don't want to make my. I need to fight against my natural instinct and not turn this into a Final Fantasy track. I am trying other things. Sure to shout and make lots of noise. Ah! How's the head? But yeah, so we'll be back with Raft on Saturday. Sunday will be Project Via again. Yeah. Did I post the thing in the thing? I think I did. Did I? Yes, I did. Good. All the prompts and such. Yes. Tomorrow will probably be a Chibi Nethers Day, I assume. I don't know. I'm not in Chibi's head. I don't know if Dark's going to be streaming random times for Warhammer stuff. Yay. Final Fantasy tracks. They do. But because they formed my idea of instrumental music so thoroughly when I was younger, I get stuck in making stuff that sounds like a Final Fantasy track. So I need to try something different, you know? It's already nearly Thursday, I know. I don't know how that happened. More about Project Via times. Yeah. Nice. Yes. I'll be back at some point, and I'll leave you with a fantasy waltz because I have so many of them. Thank you everyone for coming along. Hope it was enjoyable and or sleepy. Yes, tomorrow is Thursday. Terrible, really. Yeah. You thinking doesn't happen unless you have to. It's life. So just try and coast as much as possible rather than thinking. Terrible. Bye everybody. Enjoy yourselves. Goodbye.